By the powers vested in me, I hereby constitute the SMART graduation ceremony of the Cape Peninsula University of Technology.
Welcome to the graduating class. This graduation series will see us confer 7,030 undergraduate degrees, 152 postgraduate degrees, 126 of which are master's degrees, 26 doctoral degrees, of which 229 will graduate cum laude. What a fantastic achievement considering the unusual circumstances many of you have been working under to complete your studies. No doubt you have felt alone, uncertain, and had moments of loss, loneliness, grief, and even private joys. Whether you realize it or not, we have shared this aloneness together, and I want to honor this profound experience in your life. You did it. Perhaps there were moments when you thought you wouldn't, but you persevered, and today you graduate. Recognizing a momentous occasion, this is for every single one of you, we knew that only the best will do. CPUT is one of the only universities in the world to offer a digital graduation, which, much like a traditional one, celebrates your individual success. While many universities have opted for mass conferral of qualification, we think you deserve more than a short generic ceremony. For that reason, we personalized this graduation and made sure that this memorable experience for you and your loved ones. At CPUT, our management team and staff have drawn strength from your resilience and determination, and we have endeavored to find solutions to completing the academic year. We were always guided by the principle that no student shall be left behind as a result of pandemic. To that end, we provided a number of innovative and caring solutions to completing the curriculum. This included allowing late and resubmissions, online tutor, mentor support, moving lecturer guidance to WhatsApp, and equipping our staff with skills to adapt to remote learning. It hasn't been easy, but it has been necessary. And I'm proud of staff who have brought us to this point today. Added to that, CPUT is considered a benchmark of best practice when it comes to managing COVID-19. Not only were we identified as a low-risk institution in terms of potential for infection, but we also became the first institution of higher learning to open a dedicated COVID-19 vaccination center for our staff and students. Hundreds of staff and students have already been vaccinated, with many more waiting their turn to do so. I will conclude this address with a party message that I so often tell our graduating classes. Please let this graduation be one of many that you have in your constant, unquenchable quest for lifelong learning. After all, if the pandemic has taught us anything, let it be this, that the world is changing and we need to change with it. Remember, if nothing changes, nothing is going to change. I hope that we'll meet in person at your next graduation ceremony. Thank you, Baya Danki, and Kos. Please stay safe and keep well.
Welcome to the SMART graduation ceremony for the Faculty of Engineering and the Built Environment. This is the last ceremony in a series of 13 ceremonies. Chancellor, I request you to confer diplomas and degrees within the Faculty of Engineering and the Built Environment on the following candidates who cannot be present due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
By the authority vested in me, the diplomas and degrees will be awarded to the candidates as announced to me.
In this graduation ceremony, the faculty will be conferring a total of 1,306 qualifications, of which 13 will be cum laude and 11 summa cum laude. For the diploma in civil engineering, Ahmed Mansour, Richard Bosman, Monique de Klerk, Matthew Gilmore, Ilani Gous, Annalisa Mkakeza, Adrian Martin, Abdur Rahman Matthews, Nizam Mazir, Warwick Mitchell, Johnny Mutomi, Potso Ramuseteli, Ndayetsu Rasiwela, Delano Swartz, Francois Victor. For the diploma in clothing and textile technology, Zikona Boma, Chulumanzo Bungazana, Sinotle Chile, Hajira Dini, Chikilelo Gwetwe, Bianca Harper, Zakir John, Athinkosi Jonas, Nisa Kalenga, Chelsea Nodia, Emithle Nkosi, Courtney Ontong, Bashira Schroeder, Muhammad Siti, Nicole Solomons, Inga Wundle. For the diploma in construction, Ishmael Adams, Rachel Bangosi, Trilumba Trilungu, Franco Kutsia, Sinakohonko Dlamini, Wade Domingo, Tafira Geland, Mwehu Luamba, Parfait Kamba, Dana Langeman, Luamkelo Manzeleli, Linton Marie, Leletu Mkokoi, Aleziwe Mtuwinkabi, Kabelo Mulapo, Theodore Muganza, Chwayiti Mkaku, Aneli Ndamasi, Manas Sali, Chad Simons, Ilyas Slamang, Valdi Theodoro, Aldine Terblanche, Arsene Chimanga, Mishka van Skoor. For the National Diploma in Building, Keegan, America, Seni Asumani, Coslin Baikis, Manfred Bartman, Zukizwa Bokolo, Wayita Bosch, Geraldo Bueso, Tandukazi Bungeni, Michal Kanau, Lungile Rewo, Alessandro de Ambrosio, Giovanni de Ambrosio, Beatrice da Fonseca, Mohammed Davids, Tazrik Davids, Kumo Diali, Tembani Dlamalala, Chris Dopolo, Aisha Elias, Ernestine Imke, Athinkosi Fani, Pumeza Fungoka, Tombozuko Kamtele, Gunther Grefrat, Mohammed Hendricks, Thembela Jama, Zandwayo Jerry, Paul Johnson, Theo Kaleni, Alec Kanyereri, Asani Kayumba, Kazadi Gazadi, Vuyani Kente, Neo Keti, Godani Khabo, Luvo Kotso, Unati Kolefani, Rudy Lubula, Poncho Madigoe, Zwawudi Makala, Tumisang Makhaling, Felokazi Makisi, Kadambwa Makoi, Kim Malchas, Samkelo Malingachone, Sonovuyo Maneli, John Mantel, Shinjin Manuel, Kamogelo Masokwaming, Benda Matanzima, Edmo Mahungwa, Alisiwe Mbanjwa, Saletu Mbinda, Lengi Lithle Madichani, Lithle Mhlola, Sibongile Mjobi, Tikutla Modubi, Mpo Morake, Simone Moses, Iki Mutsamai, Sengezu Mtembo, Tembisa Ndambeni, Sekabiso Ndambiana, Ayanda Ndindwa, Asisipo Ngumla, Sampiwe Ngunsi, Wisile Nkosi, Ayabulela Nkanga, Motsusimang Ramapulani, Nondumiso Raula, Mohammed Radcliffe, Veronica Shai, Wisani Shimati, Zipo Sipika, Senekamva Sitonga, Siavuya Situmani, Malika Smith, Muhammad Solomon, Unati Sonyoka, Amir Sedo, Zubair Thompson, Isona Tito, Jesse Trantal, Zanele Tiakume, Daniel van Eyck, Jan Hendrik van Greenen, Handrey van Zyl, Akona Wanka, Mfuneko Wana, Aisha Williams, Muhammad Williams, Tasneem Williams, Tariq Witbooi, Wuyolwetu Yako, Ungesiwe Zongwana. For the National Diploma in Cartography, Chuma Tukuza, Marumo Mokhoniana. For the National Diploma Clothing Management, Shabir Ahmed, Cleo Bartman, Caitlin Demas, Angelique Ingabiri, Sanelisiwe Maseko, Mosuli Mtlowuli, Bafana Mofokeng, Shimuyolo Mnyamya, Kazimla Ntweni, Danielle Oostendorp. For the National Diploma in Engineering Civil, Sandra Abram, Session Africa, Marcel Achenbach, Sharon Apani, Radwin Arendse, Kutha Awaldin, Mkuseli Babani, Chika Paninzi. For the National Diploma Engineering Civil, Mpulelo Biela, cum laude. Damien Boyd, Masibulelo Busika, Dylan Kluter, Amy Kibedo, Mvakaliso Daka, Abungile Danei, Dylan Davids, Muhammad Davids, Gain de Jong, Ethan de Munk, Shembu Djunga, Zain Dreyer, Kwanda Dianti, Nasisa Diomfana, Zaid Esop, Simbongile Fako, Nathira Farat, Tandiwe Feleza, Jesse Fielding, Abdurrahim Fortune, Kurt Gertse, Tristan Holloway, Anne Masungu, Chuma Chatra, Kamani Jim, Bryce Johnson, Patient Kabasele, Yusri Karim, Makgolo Khotego, Masina Komoenso, Jasandu Cluster, Jedone Coloni, Alfonso Latagan, Songezu Lindani, Athenkosi Lobothi, Alden Ludik, Nontantla Madlingozi, Gaugelo Mawiliri, Kanyiso Makalima, Yumba Maloba, Gerard Marais, Robert Marks, Benedict Maseko, William Mashego, Butlari Mathebula, Resejo Matlakala, Asanda Meya, Dan Mayengo, Samkelo Mduna, Obani Mfundisi, Simamkele Mkhudlwa, Daniel Miller, Kwezi Mqibisa, Athinkosi Mnyani, Erabile Moache, Chepo Moekitswe, Imran Murat, Tebelelo Mutlala, Mosechwa Molechane, Muhammad Moses, Karabu Motloding, Tertulin Kibamba, Siasanga Mpambane, Standile Mpeipile, Chuma Mpengesi, Mitondu Mutombo, Luvo Yele, Esther Naftali, Ngwaza Nakweti, Zululwazi Nkapai, Sanelisiwe Ndum, Sipo Nkepecha, Kumani Ngewana, Mawandla Ngobeni, Apiwe Nini, Lusapu Njove, Siabonga Numvalo, Candace November, Belinda Ntwanambi, Tlanlanati Nzima, Karen Lee Oosthuizen, Jabez Polsa, Umbelina Pedro, Jody Rix, Dalmain Ross, Joseph Rukundo, Matimba Shivambo, Bongani Sibia, Luto Siboto Boto, Sinoyolo Silumko, Mpumelelo Skepe, Kehomoditswe Tako, Jacqueline Tinus, Viwe Tony, Andrew van de Juffer, Biogram van die Kerk, Joshua van die Kerk, Stephanie van die Kerk, Lyle van Rooyen, Davian Verniel, Dune Wheeler, Apiwe Zonyani, For the National Diploma Engineering Mechanical Marine, Shane de Wet. Londeka Dlamini. Kiantutu Felipe. John Gentle. Silas Ndaoweya. Nolutandu Pakate. Bongani Sikweza. For the National Diploma in Maritime Studies, Matthias Bender. Pascal Connings. Arthur Eli. Abdul Hendricks. Francolino Itombe. Joao Manquema me. Faniel Tanyanda. For the National Diploma in Surveying, Waven Ferreira. Luzuko Yankees. For the Advanced Diploma in Civil Engineering, Bianca Arendse. Joshua Arendse. Kelly Azai. Tawfiq Buli. Aluto Dokoza. Riante Dutwe. Usama Ibrahim. Julian Evans. Sibongiseni Fulamaka. Abdal Hamoudi. Hayden Joshua, summa cum laude. Jonathan Labans. Dambert Lukuni, cum laude. Madeleine Mulinga. Lomwabu Mbekala. Kelsey Maguire. Ntokoza Mjwara. Kiamogetswe Mosenogi. Marina Losoko. Masamkele Mponkwana. Sinovuyo Nkwaniwa. Okuhle Ntokwana. Sebastian Rochalski. Dibala Salumo. Katleo Senatsi. Jackie Senosha. Aubrey Sikolo. Stacy Singley. Christophe Songambele, cum laude. Georges Lama. Ranwel van Skalkwijk. Kanyisa Viti. For the Advanced Diploma in Clothing and Textile Technology, Tasman Crawford. Tasneem Dale. Odwa Tlelapanzi. Anila Kobe. Mishka Kremps. Makabe Makaleng. Sandisiwe Mavume. Sipumandla Mbotwe. Violet Mgludli. Shafika Muhammad. Makwa Zoa Wagenaar. Lolwetu Yawa. Siposetu Yeki. For the Advanced Diploma in Construction, Health and Safety, Siasanga Bekezi. Zikona Dabula. Avuma Diko. Lwazi Diwili. Somtle Fatuse. Kuhle Tluatika, Zentle Jindela, Ayabulela Lamani, Monica Mabaya, Rebakazi Matlati, Sigalela Mankwambi, Rebakazi Maranga, Lwazi Mtlelembana, Rulela Mkaza Kaka, Pumlani Mkalipe, Simonei Miller, Kwezi Mjenyati, Nolungisa Ngobozana, Pumeza Notobela, Mazitembele Sopela, for the Advanced Diploma in Quantity Surveying, Barima Adai, Faika Arensa, Andisiwe Balentulu, Travis Beasley, Athinkosi Pika, Asad Kasim, Vincent Chiripanyanga, Anati Danai, Pamela Tekeda, Zukile Dishi, Lithle Dungelo, Nzaleseku Diayiya, Cheslin February, Levet Ferris, Luandile Funiselo, Kanyisa Kunkani, Inga Kunke, Alberto Hausama, Paulina Isekwa, Ntombe Pelo Jikijela, Kasekalei Kabamba, Fenice Kabwita, Bernard Kakonda, Byron Camphor, Angelina Kilizwe, Sonowayu Kunzani, Ayanda Mafika, Petunia Masuku, Talita Mati, Bonke Matinka, Felo Mbusi, Zenandi Ndepa, Edison Ngweba, Andiswa Mtlakaza, Sizipo Mnyamana, Sidanga Mnyateli, Kutsi Mokhuati, Khotalu Moloefani, Noela Monga, Sanilisiwe Mrebi, Pindili Mtiba, Andisiwe Mchocho, Yamkela Mzondi, Esetu Ndlwana, Kuma Mgantweni, Nolokanyo Nqeni, Kulumanko Ngongo, Bulalani Nchimango, Siposetu Intuli, Tulam Lumanko Nyamfo, Dean Peske, Sharfa Peterson, Pulalani Rawusani, Lukman Sharif, Zentli Shezi, Sinowayu Sitrata, Asipile Springbok, Franco Sterrenberg, Lulama Tom, Leloslonolo Tiani, Zikona Tugwayo, Fiona Fellerman, Bawinili Zweni, Luvo Zweni. For the Baccalaureus Technology in Cartography, Janine Himand. Snineslala Sibia, Tohira West. For the Baccalaureus Technology in Clothing Management, Kayla Jacobs. Nonun Kululeko Yongwana, Funiwe Mbahama. For the Baccalaureus Technology of Construction Management, Alicia Abrams, Muhammad Abrams, Roger Baxter, Kanyisile Bonile, Darren Kluter, Musa Conrad, Muhammad Damonsa, Zaid Davids, Michael Dippenaar, Sinatemba Dlambulo, Isetu Dlulisa, Abdul Wahid Fredericks, Ilunga Kabelo, Sarah Kader, Mbie Kamanda, Isusipu Kraba, Sivisi Makasola, Nikelwa Matamo, Pumza Humbokwana, Tumisani Matuse, Sikumbule Mope, Iviwe Njishe, Nosisa Nkasela, Siavuya Nobaza, Arnold Ntabaza, Lizwe Siganga, Kutle Sira Larala, Luvo Timbani, Cabello Tange, Jason van Wyk, Luandu Vole, Vuyo Kabanisa. For the Bachelor Technology of Construction Management in Facility Management, Elijah Klaassen, Glendon Groep, Sposetu Joyo, Nomxolisi Keche, Kawekazi Krutani, Kwezilomso Mabope, Samikeya Pato, Kanyisa Vutula, Asipe Zilwa. For the Baccalaureus Technology Construction Management in Health and Safety, Oyisa Mandita, Fiona Ndluvo, Gary Peters, Robin Wallace. For the Baccalaureus Technology and Engineering Civil Construction Management, Uthman Bahadin, Rodwin Biggs, Fayad Conrad, Philip Kraus, Tanya Kibido, Tariq Desai, cum laude, Branwell Dido, Nobuntu Fipaza, Tamsanqa Foster, Tandeka Gabela, Sibongile Gaya, Ben Gerber, Nonkululeko Tlongwani, Hanru Hicho, Leon Jacobs, Serge Kabwe, Duane Klue, Approved Mashe, Tokhamu Maritela, Pabalo Masobe, Ndlalama Matukane, Mbuyesilwa Mkizi, Nametsu Mulawawe, Nzotolo Ntabeni, Zayan Osman, Deirdre Phillips, Ntika Potelwa, Grant Prinsloo, Christine Riffel, Asanda Chaka, Byron van Staden. For the Baccalaureate Technology and Engineering Civil in Transport, Mziva Doda Bokwe, Lendukutle Bukani, David Iso, Saneli Gam, Mokupwe Kakache, Luando Lulukana, Tabu Jatra, Chingamb Kabash, Sadia Majid, Tulani Makibi, Nonkuliseku Malawo, Verna Mdluli, Abungile Mkunyeni, Amar Murat, cum laude, Vandile Mshweshwe, Ntombotolo Nka Watiwa, Sibusiso Nkowa, Hermanus Nivot, Yolanda Nkaltelwa Nkwebi, Malwandi Nchakaza, Jean-Ray Peters, Gershwin Pullman, Pumza Ndiki, John Smith, Timothy Solomons, Bevan Swartz, Kuan van Rooyen, Bernadine Wilson, Mzindizi Zaza. For the Baccalaureate Technology in Engineering Civil in Urban, Rafika Abrams, Tasneem Adams, Marco de Toy, Miriam Fani, Loudon Faro, Darian February, Johannes Geldenhuys, Earl Kivitz, Katushelo Makongo, Kiamogetse Mokomele, Nesizwa Nohashe, Bakazi Ntambeni, Kim Pinar, Anston Sederman, Aisha Solomon, Rowan Thomas, Sipelele Vabaza, Sitolile Velemva, Errol Witbooi, Malcolm Zimba, Siasanga Zweni. For the Baccalaureate Technology and Engineering Civil in Water, Pantu Abafubiabu, Nicholas Adriansa, Andrew Boertes, summa cum laude, Jody Denau, Unati Fako, Siavuya Feni, Pakamani Fuma, Theo Gous, Dumisa Jongityala, Ntombokikona Kuboni, Machilo Lehodi, Apiwe Manyiki, Higgins Martinez, Kanya Mazwazi, Tuliswa Matiwane, Joseph Mbenga, Tabisa Memani, Moremi Mohatli, Dennis Mwamba, Itisham Mustafa, Neliswa Nkokozeli, Sibulele Papo, Nonqedu September, Nkosidumile Somzana, Numzamu Vabaza, Songezu Wana, Baccalaureate Technologia Quantity Surveying, Nontozamu Pedengo, Asanda Betia, Nkululeko Pilose, Ruan Kluter, Mpumzi Dingan, Tamlin Hendricks, Alvino Horn, Abram Juster, Francis Kabanga, Ramiz Kamaluddin, Itumeling Maslase, Douglas Mapfumo, Vuyani Slambiso, Lebogan Mochweri, Tirelo Mungale, Goitsemang Mpolokeng, Ayanda Mkumpa, Bonga Nzuzo, Neliswa Ninjiza, Avela Nunkonga, Mark Polser, George Paulson, Wolfgang Schroeder, Brandon Salier. For the Baccalaureate Technologia in Surveying, Michael Cleophas. For Yolwetu Dondolo. For the Master of Construction, with the title Framework for Enhancement of Government Housing Policy on Construction Resources towards Sustainable Housing Delivery in the Western Cape Province, South Africa, supervised by Dr. Fapahundo Robin Fisher. For the Master of Construction, with the title Modalities to Achieve Sustainable Success Rate of SME's Construction Project Delivery in South Africa, supervised by Dr. Fapahunda and Dr. Simpe Athinkosi Sogata, cum laude. For the Master of Engineering in Civil Engineering, with the title the effect of rheological parameters on static segregation of self-compacting concrete mortar, supervised by Dr. Mbasha and Professor Haldenwang, Zwandile Jakuja, summa cum laude. For the Master of Engineering in Civil Engineering, with the title Modeling, Drying and Autogenous Sinkage of High-Strength Concrete with and without mineral and chemical admixtures, supervised by Mr. Sutherland and Dr. Pallav, Rahima Noordin, cum laude. For the Doctor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, with the title Effect of Sharp Crested Orifice Shape and Newtonian and Non-Newtonian Fluid Properties on Discharge from a Tank, supervised by Professor Haldenwang, Professor Fester, and Professor Shabra, I call on the supervisor, Professor Haldenwang, to read the citation.
Murakani Charlotte Kahleli completed her basic education in Lesotho and her undergraduate qualification at CPUT. She obtained her Btech in Civil Engineering from CPUT in 2015. Her doctoral degree focused on developing an empirical design protocol when using sharp-crested orifices for determining the flow rate of Newtonian and non-Newtonian fluids flowing from tanks. This work will benefit industries such as chemical, food processing, and civil engineering. Outcomes of the work have been published in an accredited journal and presented at international and local conferences.
Chancellor, I request you to confer the Doctor of Engineering in Civil Engineering on Murakani Charlotte Kahleli. The Faculty of Engineering and the Built Environment Dean's Medal recipient for this year is Pascal Connings. Pascal Connings was born in Johannesburg and started at CPU team Maritime Studies in 2012 to allow him to fulfill his passion of going to sea. After completing his first-year studies, Pascal spent 8 years at sea with Merck and became a second officer. He then returned to complete the remainder of his qualification before the phase-out of the national diploma. He maintained an average of 87.2%, obtained distinctions in all 29 of his subjects. Pascal is currently back at sea and has set his objective to become a chief officer. Congratulations to Pascal Connings.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our formal proceedings, and I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you for streaming it and making it special for the graduating class. I must commend the stakeholders who painstakingly planned this digital graduation ceremony. You have indeed made it special for our students. Vice-Chancellor Prof. Chris Ntlapo, thank you for your leadership during this most unprecedented and trying times for higher education. Thank you to the staff of the Marketing and Communication Department, Infrastructure Development and Facilities Management, and the Assessment and Graduation Center. You have made this event a memorable one for graduates, and that is appreciated. Thank you to the rest of the CPUT staff, our dedicated lecturers, heads of department, deans of faculty who have lent their support and continue to work tirelessly to complete the academic project so that more students may also move closer to their graduation ceremonies in the near future. Thank you to the SRC, our trade unions, our community and industry partners, and the university international partners. Thank you to the health compliance officers, the university's health cluster, and the Health Command Center for working tirelessly on keeping our campuses safe. To our students and staff, thank you for diligently observing the health protocols and for keeping your masks on. In true CPUT style, I would like to conclude by saying, Dames en heren, baie dankie. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Nkosi siyabulela.
Thank you for joining and watching the SMART graduation ceremony. By the powers vested in me, I now dissolve this congregation of the Cape Peninsula University of Technology.